I'm the board chair for a nonprofit that I founded.
And building an app called Stressy.
I am working with the AI platform at Microsoft.
I do marketing for transportation firms, architecture, engineering firms.
I work in the Harvard University Office for Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging.
That very first class that I took, I learned kind of the long historical trajectory of a particular pilgrimage that was happening in Mexico. So because of that class, I pitched a story to the New York Times. And so they accepted my pitch. I went to Mexico City, and it all happened because I was introduced to the idea from Profe Carrasco.
I was at the extension school at around the same time as when I was founding that nonprofit. And so it ended up being incredibly beneficial and really symbiotic, like the relationship between what I was learning at the extension school and the kind of support that I got from my mentors there and what I was doing at the nonprofit at the time.
Within our capstone class, we essentially looked at how to evaluate a business, look at what are the financial components, how do they influence the decision making for a particular organization. I utilize that basically on a daily basis when I'm looking at, especially from an acquisition perspective.
My Harvard education has definitely impacted my career goals. Prior to me going to Harvard, I was a stay-at-home mom. It's just a level of confidence that permeates into your life because you feel that you can achieve anything.
I went from a Harvard Extension BA to a Harvard PhD. That lineage in and of itself is kind of proof of its validity.
My final exam project, I could easily convert it into a PowerPoint that I gave to my CEO, and we started a new division in the company.
So I'm still working with Pixera Global, who I did my capstone project with, and I did the sustainability consulting project with them to help them look at where they want to engage in Ukraine and help with the sustainable grain recovery.
My thesis was based on examining issues around transgender rights and transgender access to healthcare. I also, at the medical school, also was involved in the Joint Committee on the Status of Women. So I think what I've done is I've taken these two things that I'm passionate about, is communications and social justice, and I've been able to combine those into a career.
It was a very motivating opportunity to participate on a problem that affects almost everyone, and then to work with best your talent working on it, and from people from NASA, particularly studying extreme heat events that are occurring across planet nowadays.
My capstone turned into a startup at the Harvard Innovation Labs. And the startup, basically, with the help of psychometrics, it allows us to not only detect stress, but also create questionnaires that will allow us to gain insight into people's unique stressors.
At the Harvard Graduate School of Education, our motto is that we're here to change the world through education, right? So I want to be able to, in some way, impact change throughout the world through education. I'm really passionate about the marriage of parents and teachers. I just think that is so important on so many different levels. If we can give parents the confidence to know that they belong, right, then they'll have more confidence in working with their children and keeping that unified together. So I want to be a part of bridging that gap.
I work in higher education because I believe in the power of higher education to transform people's lives. That's why I work at Harvard, because I strongly believe in that. I'm the first in my family to have a college education, and I don't take that for granted. And I want to continue to open that door and those opportunities for other people.
This program changed my career trajectory. It changed my life. And it really changed the way that I view myself.
My name is Labrita Andrews, and I'm a graduate of Harvard Extension School. And I've also have been accepted to the Harvard Graduate School of Education.
My name is Olia, and I got a master's in sustainability from the Harvard Extension School.
I graduated from Harvard Extension with an ALM in math for teaching.
An ALM in journalism.
With an ALM in data science.
I graduated with an ALM in extension studies with a focus in management.
I am a photojournalist and anthropologist who studied anthropology at Harvard Extension School.
My name is Lupita. I'm the founder of Stressy, and I graduated from the Harvard Extension School with an ALM and psychology.
My name is Ritesh. I'm a proud graduate of Harvard Extension School with ALM in management.